Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And let's do it. So this is the first time that I'm going to chart Vanguard. And as you guys know, I always go for the macro to the micro, okay? And the first thing that we are going to acknowledge here that a lot of people are asking me is this. About the harvest. Okay, so let's take a look into it. So this was the harvest for 2017, 2007, sorry, and the second one was for uh, September 2012. Those are the most significant ones, okay? And also another thing that we have to remember, the idea for the harvest is not to change the trend, but only to wipe out previous gains, okay? So, oh, another thing for us to take a look here. Just a second. Oh, right here. So, very interesting thing here for Vanguard. Back in the .com 2000, a lot of stocks crashed, right? But Vanguard went all the way up, okay? And so this is also inverted correlation, okay? Because when one stock is behaving against the others, it's a good sign, okay? And also, in my humble opinion, Vanguard is very solid, okay? And the blue bar, it's the winter pivot Yule, okay? So as you guys can see, we had significant recovery and even a new time high back in 2012, and we stopped at where? Guess where we had the pivot by the harvest, okay? But look at this. Just a second. We didn't had a 100% retrace, okay? So it's still all the way bullish, very solid. And despite this grinding rally, which is bad, it's not bullish. Let's see where it started, 2015, and end up in 2018. So if we look on the mirror trend theory here, this move right here is going to end up in a bullish way, okay? But not for now, because we have to watch how the next harvest season is going to play out. And as you guys can see, we are very close to it, just a few weeks away. And yeah, let's see how Vanguard is going to behave around the harvest. I will take a closer look here on lower time frames, but for now, let's take a quicker look here for the macro. Just a second. Okay, so we have a trigger for later bullish continuation on 55. The question is how longer this is going to how much time the bulls will need it to do their magic before we can see a strong bull break. In my humble opinion, we are likely to not likely, okay, but it's possible to revisit this low right here for $80. But remember, it's a aggressive move, okay? And so far, a second, Vanguard didn't lost a single low. Let me show you just a moment. Yeah, so As you guys can see, all the previous lows are intact. Okay, so this is great news. But it is possible to end up with this move that we mentioned around 9, 80, 80, 50, and even a small breach here on 950. It's bullish, okay? Because we have, like I said, we have a mirrored move here, and this is bullish. So let's say we end up right here, losing the previous low, no problem at all. Let's make this even more bullish, okay? So now let's go for the, let's take a look on volume, right? So, let me see. We have buyers outperforming the sellers, but still they weren't able to make a new high compared with the previous one, which is a red sign for the short time frame. And now let's take a look on OBV. So nothing significant at all so far. Let me see here. There is a divergence. Let's take a look on the date for other events. Okay, so looks like we are clear. So this can be maybe it is not a issue. Okay, this diverge because it's a bearish divergence. We made a higher low, but in buyer's volume we made a lower low here. Okay, so this can be something to watch out, and perhaps it would make more sense to end up with a breach that can be a fake I forgot the word, sorry, English is not my native language, a fakey breakout. Okay, something like this. Yeah, so now let's take a look on the weekly. Yeah, so let's address our key level here, which we have. Let's see how aligned is this with my setup. Okay, so I see what we have here. It's correlated with my setup, but let's see, $80, 90.50. This would give us 80, 70, $80 for the fake breakout. And yeah, so we have to see how this is going to play out. But again, let's work on our, let's see what kind of pattern we may have here. Just a second. So like I said, this is the first time I am make analysis here. So I'm not going to address this level here. It is valid, but I'm not going to address why. This line is way too narrow, okay? And I fear with a strong bear move in the autumn is not going to hold, okay? So I'm going to step this one. Perhaps a this approach here is more solid. Yeah. Let's see if we can make a proof of 9s here. Just a moment. So there is no symmetry here, okay? So which means there is nothing clear at all for a descending move. And let me see. Yeah, so there is nothing clear so far, no symmetry, nor clear pattern or clear behavior. So the only one we can go for now that is not about speculation is this one right here. Okay, and this structure right here can be or could be actually was, sorry, sorry, actually was a falling wedge. Let me show you. The perfect setup for a falling wedge, and then the bull break. If I'm not wrong, this gave us a 50% payoff, or payout. Sorry, my English is a bit rusty. Just a second. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the bulls had a bonus here. As you guys can see, we went above the 50% for 1877 and upper rejected. No news so far. So in other words, Vanguard is not ready yet for a bull break, but I believe it's going to happen soon. Probably the bulls are going to start riding maybe on the first weeks of December. Yeah, so very likely around December, or if the inverted correlation plays out, we may expect some big move around the autumn. Okay, but we still need more evidence. So far we don't have, so we work with possible scenarios. That's the way to do it. The only way we can try to stay 1 or 2 steps ahead in the game. Okay, so let's go for the 3 days. We had a bullish continuation pattern here, which will be cleared on the 4 hours chart. Yes. Let's go for the 4 hours. Yes, so let's take a look here. Let's address this little guy. Hold your heads, cool your jets. I'm going to be fast here. We also didn't had symmetry, and we had a strong seller's pressure here, because let me show you these two guys here. Okay, was a sign of strong bearish activity, and not a symmetrical double bottom, but still it was a somewhat a double bottom inside another bullish pattern. Okay, here we had our ascending or bear flag, and then the bear break with a gap filled right after. Not a big deal, but yeah. So as you guys can see, the bulls made their way right after this guy here. Okay, I believe that the original idea was to work right here, which would make a straight bullish continuation pattern, and this guy doesn't belong in the equation. Okay, it's only from here to here. This one doesn't belong in the bullish pattern. So let's see. Yeah, so this is not a bull break so far, despite all the bullish efforts. We still needed a close above this range and keep working the way up. So we have to see how this one is going to play out, and the coming weeks are going to be key to have a better understanding for the bullish and the bearish behavior for Vanguard. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching this video. I really enjoy your comments and your participation, and don't forget to smash the like button. Okay, and thanks for your time, thanks for your patience and your support as well. I'm going to see you guys soon. Have a great day or a great night. See ya.